Hi everyone, Jackie with Full Moon Loon Designs, and I'm going to be doing a little test today, or setting up a test. I'm going to fire it and then I'll get shots of the results once it's out of the kiln. But what I found, you know how we all see these ads, Amazon ads, and I saw this Chameleon powder, mica powders. And of course, you know me, I wanted to know, hey, how would these do infusing? So I ordered a set, and there are some really pretty colors in here. So let's see what we got. Kind of a copper. They're not marked on the bottom. Oh, yep, I guess they are. This is champagne. Hopefully you can see that. Just says blue. Plum. Grape. Olive, mint, golden, galaxy, and I can't quite read this one, teal, very pretty, might be my favorite so far, and magenta. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just mix a little bit, and they are kind of small jars, but I'm just going to mix a little bit with some medium. I have A14 here, which I got from Kaiser Glass. I have a lot of their micas and I really like them, but of course I just had to try these because they supposedly have a color shift to them, and I want to see if that holds up in the kiln. So I'll be adding a little bit of medium, mixing it. I'm just going to use this tray. And then I'm just going to take little foam daubers, whatever they're called, and put it onto my glass. And then what I'm probably going to do is take it to a tack fuse, and after that I will do like a little etching on one to see how they etch. And I might even try today with a stamp or a stencil or something. I haven't decided yet. Really, I think I just want to see if they hold up in the kiln, especially at a initial firing. So without further ado, I will speed up the video and I'm going to quit talking. So I'll probably just have some background music going, but what I'm going to do here is mix these up, apply them to my glass, and then I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. So as I'm adding this A14, I'm realizing I probably should have used one of the little eyedropper, what are they called, pipettes. So I may be adding a little too much of this, but we'll see. I think it's pretty concentrated, so this actually might work out pretty well. Let's see, excuse my reach. I'm just going for a bit of a paint or enamel texture. And actually, I think this first one anyway is just about the right amount. Probably should have worn gloves. All right, I have my colors all mixed. I got a little more in some than others, but I think it's going to work just fine. I'm probably just going to start with my lightest color, although I didn't really go in any certain order here, but because I'm just going to wipe this off either on paper or paper towel and just keep going. Even though I wiped off my glass, I can still see some little sparkles of mica. And now my cutting mat is just beautifully sparkled even after wiping it off. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on this. And this is exactly how I apply it, like when I'm going to etch off of it after a tack firing, or if I'm using it over a stencil. Wow, it's so vibrant. I really hope that this lasts through the firing. I might have gone a little too far in with this color. This, I believe I started with the olive. That is super vibrant. So I really hope these work, but we'll find out. All right, so I have put color down, 5 colors. I did not get them even. I don't care. It's just a firing test. So I am going to pause the camera. I'm going to go cut another sheet of glass, same size, and just continue on and get my colors lined up in the right order again. All right, so I have a second piece of glass. I've cut it 4 by 8 and cleaned it. So I see fingerprints. Gotta love fingerprints in black glass. And I did figure out my colors, so I've got these in order over here. It's really funny, this one that looks white, that is olive, that was that first one. Olive, then green, then grape, then, what is this one? Sorry, galaxy, and magenta. And that makes sense because that's very much magenta. So now the colors I have left now, I'm going to start with plum, teal, blue, mint, and champagne. So that's the rest of the order I've got going here. And what I'll do then is once the colors are all on here, I'm just going to let them sit and air dry. That usually takes a while. This A14, I like it as a medium, but it's not super fast drying. So I will let them dry. I'll probably fire them tomorrow. Or I might try to speed them up a little bit with a hair dryer and pop them in tonight, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to continue to apply my colors, and then I'll show you at the end here. All right, so here I have my pieces. I have stippled the mica paints onto them. Some of them are just super vibrant and covered really well. This last color, which was the champagne, had to add a little more just to make sure that I wasn't seeing a lot of black through there. But the thing with mica is you don't really want to over apply it, because really only the mica that's on the glass surface is going to stick to the glass in the firing. But I've had good success in the past with other mica powders and doing etching processes and so forth. What I am going to do when I put these into the kiln is I am going to probably do 1/2 capped with a little bit of clear powder and just maybe a layer of thin clear glass. I might even do a strip with clear glass, a strip with just clear powder, and then a strip uncapped. And I definitely want to fire some uncapped because I plan to try out etching on it just to see how it looks, if it even lasts through the first firing. But anyway, that's the plan right now. You know me, my plans could change. But these are the micas that they're made for resins. Let's Resin is the brand, Chameleon powder, and I'll put a link in the video once I get this all put together. Again, kind of small jars, but I just took just maybe like an eighth of a teaspoon or a quarter, probably not, probably between there. For each of these, I've definitely got some left over. As you probably saw during the video, I usually just dipped the little dabber in there once and then just dabbed it or stippled it onto the glass. So I think they could potentially have a lot of uses in those little jars. And again, whew, look at the sparkly matte. Not sure I'm ever going to get all of that off of there. But anyway, next step, I will show you what they look like after they're dried and fired. I wanted to add these mixed up colors won't go to waste. Hopefully this has them sealed enough. I think I'm going to pop it into a Ziploc bag as well. But yeah, it's just a little palette plate. It was perfect because there were 10 spots and I had 10 jars. So I've got it sealed up, but I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag and hopefully they'll stay mixed up. I may have to, I'm sure I'll have to stir them when I want to use them again, but there's no sense in dumping these out because it really didn't take very much to apply pretty good color density. So excited to see what happens.